You know, one of the most beautiful stories in the New Testament is found in Mark chapter 14 and Luke chapter 7, where Jesus invited it into the home of a Pharisee for dinner. His name was Simon the leper. As they're all gathered around at the dinner table and having fellowship, suddenly and without invitation, a woman enters the house and she's crying. Without saying a word, she goes straight to the guest of honor and begins washing his feet with her tears and drying them with her hair. And then she kisses them. And then she breaks open a very expensive bottle of perfume, begins anointing his feet with the perfume. Those gathered around the table, they're all aghast. What a waste, they say. The money, the proceeds they could have gotten from the perfume would have gone a long way in ministering to others. Simon, speaking only to himself, said, you know, if he only knew what kind of woman she was, he would never let her touch his feet. You see, in those times, she's only identified as a sinner, but in Bible times, it's most likely she was either a prostitute or an adulteress. Jesus rebuked those there, saying, leave her alone. Why are you bothering her? She's done a beautiful thing to me. The poor you will always have with you, and you can help them anytime you want. But you will not always have me. And then verse 8, she did what she could. I love the way the original Greek says it. It says, what she had, she did. Meaning she gave everything that she had, everything that she owned. Her whole life was contained in that little bottle. In fact, Mark says the perfume itself was worth a year's wages. I'm always so moved by this act of devotion and worship, and I'm always asking myself, Randy, can you say that you have done all that you could? Have you given all that you had? Have you given everything that you've had in devotion and worship? Tough questions. I'm not too proud to confess to you that my answer is not often one that I can be proud of. I come across people nearly every day who are hurting, in need of healing, helpless and in need of a helping hand, hopeless and in need of something to place their hope in. One of the things that I share with my congregation often is that you never need to pray for opportunities to make a difference in the life of someone else. All you need to do is pray that God will open your spiritual eyes to the opportunities that are always there. It's like buying a new car. My wife just got her first new car since 1988. It's a Dodge Journey. And before we found the car, we'd never seen that car before. After we left the car lot, we saw them all over the place. You see, it's not that it wasn't there or that they weren't there. It's just that we weren't looking for them. That's how it is with the opportunities God gives us to make a difference in someone else's life. God doesn't expect us to do everything. He only expects us to do all we can. What are you doing to make a difference? Thanks for listening.